Hey, I'm the MMA loser and I'm back with another video. And before I start the video, watch this video at 1.5 times the speed for a better experience. And today, as you can see it on the screen, I want to talk about the UFC fight night where Rafael Dos Anjos, former lightweight champion, is going to fight against Vicente Luque. Now, this should be a good fight, but then again, Luque, I think, has suffered some kind of a brain injury or something in his last fight against Jeff Neal. I don't know if that is true or not, but then again, but hopefully he's well. And look, none of these fighters are going to contest for for a title at this point of their career. RDA is definitely not going to fight for the title at this point of his career, and I don't think Luque is going to fight for the title as well. So the winner of this fight might get, I don't know, might get a high ranking, but I just don't see them defeating the top five or the other up and coming contenders in the welterweight division because, like, no disrespect to Luque or RDA, they're both really good fighters, and RDA was a former champ as well. RDA is a former champ as well, so they have proved their worth. And RDA is someone who has fought who's who of the lightweight and welterweight division. RDA has fought Robbie Lawler. He has fought the current welterweight champion Leon Edwards. RDA has fought against Tony Ferguson, Habib Nurmagomedov, Eddie Alvarez, Anthony Showtime Pettis, Paul Felder. You name it, RDA has probably fought him. And as far as Luque is concerned, Luque has fought against Wonderboy. He has fought against Jeff Neal, Tyron Woodley, Michael Chiesa, and the list goes on. But the thing is, Luque has not looked really good in his recent fights. What I mean by that is that Vicente Luque recently has lost to Jeff Neal, Bilal Muhammad, and prior to that, he has of course had wins in his career. But then again, look at this fight. Like, look at this record of Vicente Luque. He lost against Neal. He lost against Bilal. These are the only two fighters who are, I think, who might contest for the title. Neil may not contest for the title, but Bilal definitely deserves a title shot at this point of time. I know he can be a boring fighter at times, but then again, of course, but he definitely deserves a title shot. Maybe one more fight, or I don't know, but I think in my opinion, he deserves a title fight because he's been on a crazy win streak as well. Now, look at the other fighters that Luque has fought. He fought a Tyron Woodley when Tyron Woodley was out of his, I think that was the last fight in Tyron Woodley's career, UFC contract or something. I think that was the last fight that Tyron Woodley had, or I'm not sure, but this was this was out of prime Tyron Woodley when Tyron Woodley was, he just wanted to quit. Then he defeated Michael Chiesa, and Michael Chiesa just keeps losing. He defeated Randy Brown. Randy Brown is not a high level fighter. He's good, but he's not high level. And Nico Price as well, a good fighter, a really fun fighter, but he's not a high level fighter. He lost against Wonder Boy. I don't know if it was a draw or something, but he lost against Wonder Boy. I don't know if he won against Perry or not. I don't remember his fight with Mike Perry that well. But but looking at his record, we can say one thing: he's not a championship fighter at this point of his career. Maybe he's just out of his prime. That is the truth. We have to accept it. And now let us take a look at RDA's record as well. Rafael Dos Anjos, former lightweight champion. RDA has fought what, 46 times. Yeah, he has 46 fights. That's a lot for anybody. I don't know how old RDA is. RDA has to be like 40 years old at this point of time. He last won against Barberina, and like Brian Barberina, he just keeps losing. Like, is that what Brian Barberina's point is? Like, what is the point of keeping him in the UFC? He just keeps losing to everybody. Yeah, he just keeps losing to everybody. I've never seen Brian Barberina win. I always remember him losing. Maybe I just don't watch that enough UFC, but he lost to Fiziev and he won against Renato Moicano. His win over Renato Moicano is pretty impressive in my opinion because Moicano is pretty young and Moicano is good. I'm not saying he's great, but he's good. And he probably has the best MMA channel on YouTube right now. Renato Moicano. Moicano wants money. Now he lost against Fiziev. He won against Barberina. So I don't know. RDA might yeah, he won against Paul Felder. So that is pretty impressive. Paul Felder, of course, was on his way out. He wanted to retire. And I don't know what happened to this fight. Did he win or what happened? I don't remember this fight. Probably I watched them or I don't know. But having but well, so I don't know who's going to win this fight, but a lot of people are saying that Vincent Luque might win this fight, but I think RDA might win this fight because RDA at least shows up to fight, whereas Luque in his last few fights has not looked really that impressive in my opinion. He gets taken down easily. He got taken down by Bilal. I can be wrong. Bilal is a really good fighter. Like at this point of time, I think Bilal is way ahead of both Luque and RDA. But in my opinion, RDA might lose this fight. Some people are not going to like it, but my prediction is RDA might win this fight by decision, by taking it by ground and pound or something like that. RDA might do the same thing that Corey Sandhagen did against Rob Font by taking Luque down. Of course, Luque has good submissions on the ground, but he has not looked good in his last couple of fights. So I think I'm going to pick RDA by decision. Now let's talk about the other fights in this card. Khalil Ronte Jr. versus Chris Daukaus. I think Khalil Ronte Jr. is going to win. And again, I think Khalil Ronte is also one of those fighters. I just don't remember him winning. He won against Dustin Jacoby. Yeah, Dustin Jacoby this Sunday had a really good fight. This Saturday had a really good fight against Kennedy Njajuku or something. I forgot that gentleman's name, but Dustin Jacoby just knocked him out. Now I think Khalil Ronte should win against Chris Daukaus. Chris Daukaus is a former heavyweight champion. He has moved down to light heavyweight, and I think his record is he is on a 3-4 fight. He's on a 3-fight win streak. His last win was against Abdurakhimov, which was back in 2021. So right now he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Then again, he has lost against Black Beast Lewis, Curtis Blades, and what was his name? Rosenstreich. Yeah, Jorginho Rosenstreich. So Chris Daukaus is on a losing streak. I'm going to pick Khalil Ronte Jr. against Chris Daukaus. Poliana Viana versus Yasmin Lucindo, who I think is going to win this fight. I have no idea, but she's the favorite. And she looks physically more intimidating to me than Poliana Viana. So I don't know. I don't know anything about. To be honest, I don't know anything about all these other fighters, so I'm not going to pick. Yeah, I know about Terrence McKinney versus Mike Britton. I think Terrence McKinney should win this fight. Now, Terrence McKinney is one of those fighters who have talent, but he always ends up losing. So he's really, really weird. He's really explosive, but he always loses. That's his speciality. Yeah, he's really. I don't know much about him, but I know is that he keeps losing. He lost to Drew Dober. He keeps getting finished and he keeps getting knocked out. That's all he does. Uh, I don't know about Josh Parisian and Martin Bude. I don't know anything about these fighters. So so yes, my prediction for this fight night between RDA and Vicente Luque is going to be uh, RDA will win by decision. Then Khalil Ronte Jr. might win by knockout, and yeah, maybe Terrence McKinney should win his fight. So yeah, there goes my prediction. RDA winner. Um, Terrence McKinney is the winner, and Khalil Ronte is the winner. And Poliana Viana versus Yasmin Lucendo. I don't know who's going to win, but yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, then drop a like and please subscribe to my channel. I have very few subscribers. If you subscribe to my channel, it helps my channel to grow. And I think YouTube has frozen my channel at this point of time. I'm getting like 5 views in each video. Yeah, I was getting 50. I was at least getting 100 video views in per video. Now I'm getting only 5. So something is wrong. And yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Peace out.